Hey, this is Mr. Dubs with Timberwolf Broadcasting. I'm here with a fascinating young man who's in my broadcasting class. He happens to be a junior at Montgomery Central High School, and all of the juniors had to take the ACT test today. So, Tristan, I'm glad you survived, and it's nice to have you in class now.
It's good to be here.
His birthday's in August, and he happened to ask me if I knew what WWF event, or was it WWE?
It's WWE now because F was back
The
when
Federation, that's my
Yes.
area, yeah.
WWE is World Wrestling Entertainment, which is the current one.
Okay, and he asked the question, and I happen to know it was SummerSlam. And so now that we're live and I don't know what he's going to say, who's your favorite wrestler?
I actually have to say John Cena because that's who was like the big deal back when I was like. Now, here's the funny thing. There was at one point I actually tried to do a wrestling move on someone and accidentally, like, I'm not kidding, I actually put someone in a chokehold, a super hold, and I felt so bad.
Yeah, I bet. That's, whoops.
I ended up accidentally making them pass out with a sleeper hold.
You put someone in a sleeper and put them out? How far back do you go? Do you know some of the old timers in wrestling?
I know The Undertaker, Edge, I know Christian, I know a decent few.
Do you remember
Rock.
back like Superfly Snuka and all them, or no? That's way back. That's my time.
That is far back.
Actually, when...
Although I do know Macho Man, Randy Savage,
Okay.
Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah. So the young man you put in a sleeper, I meant to get back to that. Is he okay now? Like he
Yes.
went on to live a normal life?
Yes, and the reason why he passed out was because I had forgotten about how strong I am. Because here's the thing. Back when I was a baby, I somehow managed to carry a sledgehammer up a ladder onto a roof.
Yikes. You should be a wrestler.
I got so much natural strength, and it makes no sense.
Yeah. There used to be, there was a wrestler named Sergeant Slaughter.
I know
And the
of him.
Iron Sheik.
I know of Sergeant Slaughter. Never heard of Iron Sheik, though. But yeah, I know who Sergeant Slaughter is. Also, want to know something? Guess what else Sergeant Slaughter was in?
What?
The old G.I. Joe cartoons.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Like, literally, if you go back to the old ones, like, you'll hear them say Sergeant Slaughter. And you actually see the very person who, like, the very wrestler in the scenes.
Okay.
In scenes, which was a very funny thing to go back to because it's such an interesting thing. And then guess what else? Did you know that WWE did a Scooby-Doo movie? Did a movie with Scooby-Doo?
No.
But yeah, and here's the thing: Shaggy and Scooby are massive WWE fans.
Yeah.
They are driving and they see Jerry the King Lawler, Sergeant Slaughter, and multiple others, including AJ Lee and Triple H and others like that.
Yeah. When I was in college, my fraternity sponsored a wrestling at our school, and when the roadies came and set up the ring, then they left to go get something to eat, and all of a sudden we looked around, and there was no supervision anywhere. And so all the teak guys started to just pound on each other and jump off the rope. We were beating each other up in the ring. It was great. It was so much fun.
But yeah, to let you know, me and my friends actually played. I have WWE 2K22 downloaded at home, and I've been doing my Rise recently. And to let you know, I managed to beat Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens in my Rise.
Okay.
And became the Universal Champion. So
Now,
then
what game console do you play this on?
PS4.
PS4. So how do you get your wrestler to do like their signature move?
You have to hold an R2 and then press square. And then for signature, you do the same thing, but instead of square, you press X.
Okay.
And then some moves you have to, like whenever you want to go for a normal heavy attack, you do circle and then X. If you want to do a light grapple, you do circle then square.
Now, actually, for you listeners out there, I know about the PlayStation buttons, so I know what he just said. If you don't know, just email me and I'll try to explain it as best I can to you if you're not sure what he's talking about. Now, who do you wrestle as? Like, who's your go-to character?
It's a cut. You get to build your own cut. You get to make your own custom character.
Oh, all right. So what's your wrestler's name?
Well, it's the same name as my YouTube channel, Electric Blade.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
Although I had when the announcer calls out, he has to say Thunderbolt because they don't have it to where you can make custom names saying out.
Yeah.
Adrenaline in my soul, fated for me to start the show. It's Cody Rhodes, the
I don't
American Nightmare.
The American Nightmare. I thought you were going to say Cena because he retired for quite a while, didn't he?
He never like retired, but he does one match every year. And to let you know, the reason why he's only doing one match each year is because he's, over in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Alongside The Rock.
Yeah. Hey, now you realize you did sing a little into the podcast, and I have that on recording now. I recorded you singing. Is it okay to have that as part of our show?
Sure.
All right, good.
I actually do like singing a bit.
You did. It was very good, and you just got into character talking wrestling, and you did it. You went right into it. That was good. My knowledge of wrestling goes back to Chief Jay Strongbow, but my 1980s to current is sketchy at best.